This week, we have a family who truly understands what I mean when I say, get on the bus. We've also got an incredible director, producer, writer, and actor who is loved by millions of people. And now it's time to get on the bus.
What's up, Ty?
Hey, man. And the renovation starts right now. So guys, Holly, Tracy, and Ed, we have got a special guest here this week. Producer, director, the man who does it all, Tyler Perry is here.
What are we building? Who are we building for? Let's do it.
Dude, I'm so glad you're on the bus. So why did you want to be a part of this? Why did you get on the bus?
I had to get on the bus. This is Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Are you kidding me? I've always wanted to give back, and I try to do it a lot, so here I am. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, brother.
So guys, we're cruising through Prince George County in Maryland on our way to meet the Tripp family. Talk about getting on the bus. Take a look at this.
ABC, we're the Tripp family from Hyattville, Maryland. I'm Tripp, I'm the dad.
I'm Tamara, I'm the mom.
I'm Megan, I'm 5. And I'm Ethan, and I'm 7.
He's 3, and this is Aiden, and he's 5 months old.
Welcome to our home!
Woo!
This is my wife, Tamara. We've been married for 7 years. We met in college. I had a lot of great opportunities, and I just want the same thing for the kids in my community.
You see a lot of single moms and deadbeat dads out on the street today.
We've had houses in our community that are involved in drugs, violence. We don't want these kids involved in that. So I'm just there to kind of trying to steer them into the right direction.
Tripp wanted to make a difference in the rough neighborhood he grew up in. So Tripp and Tamara decided to take responsibility for the community kids. They joined a program at Woodland Baptist Church called the Bus Ministry.
Our blue bus changes these kids' lives. And we have picnics with them, play football.
Bowling trips to the park. We always tell them, we love them like our children.
Because a lot of these kids, they just want love shown and attention.
Right.
Just that in and of itself
Right.
can keep them from going down the wrong path.
The Tripps began enriching the lives of 65 kids a week, using their own savings to provide them with fun activities. They encourage the kids to avoid peer pressure, gain self-confidence, get an education, and stay on a positive path in life.
The blue bus is magical. As soon as you take a foot on the bus, everybody welcomes you warmly. I have a best friend that bought a gun in school, but if you had a role model like Tamara or Tripp, he'd probably stop being such a bad person.
The Tripps are parental figures to all the children in their neighborhood. They've positively affected over 1,000 kids. They are role models, and they invite the kids over to their crowded home for a hot meal, fun activities, or just to talk.
If I go into that house, 20, 25 kids in their house, I know they're doing good things with them because they taught me that can be anything I want to be if I would just believe, try, and do my best.
I'm so glad that my sister and I are safe when we come here. Mrs. Tripp, she's like another mother to her. Really happy that the Tripps are in my life because they changed it.
We like to have a lot of our kids come over and just spend time, but it's hard to do that. It's very tight, it's very small. We don't have a lot of room. A lot of these kids don't come from happy homes, and that's what my wife and I try to provide. If you ever want a place of refuge, you can come to my house. That brings me joy in my heart.
Since all the Tripps' extra time and money goes to the kids, they're struggling to pay the bills, and they can't afford to fix up the major problems with their tiny 900 square foot home. The ceiling is caving in, the floors are rotting, water leaks from the roof, through the walls, and into the basement.
When it rains, it's just flooded right here. All those stagnant water that's sitting there, it's causing the wood to rot, and the foundation is cracking.
Even though I work for an electrician, I'm not really a hands-on, like carpenter type of guy. We don't have money to get it fixed up like we would want. And we don't sell a house, get a new one because we'll be away from our bus kids.
We just need a lot more space so we can bring more kids in.
We want these kids to be safe. The way our home is now,
It's not a safe place to bring them.
These kids are our future. If we can be the spark
for these kids to change, it's worth every single minute.
ABC, we are the Tripp family!
How awesome awesome are they?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys grew up in the inner city. There were drugs, there was violence, there was everything going on all around me. It means so much to a kid in the inner city to have a place to go, a sanctuary inside that universe, to have somebody say, you're special. So for them to do that when they don't have much, and they're giving so much, this is wonderful. This is really wonderful.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, we can do a lot to really kind of help their mission and touch a lot of lives. So what do you say? Can we do this?
Better believe it,
All right, bring it in here, people. Are you with me?
With you.
Well, then let's do it! You guys ready? Here we go. Good morning, Sydney! Tripp, Tamara, Micah, Ethan, Aiden!
When I saw Tyler Perry and everybody, it felt like just a weight was just lifted to where I was just like, I know help is here.
It's been a lot of prayers, you know.
Well, they were answered.
Thank God.
They were answered.
It was exciting to see Tyler Perry because I'm a big fan of his, and it's just such a blessing for him to come here just to help us out. He's just a great individual that a lot of people look up to.
For me as a kid, just having an opportunity to go somewhere out of the neighborhood and move meant that I had some breathing room.
Exactly.
I could leave this 6 blocks of my universe, which was insane at times. So this is really great.
Thank you. Of course, we had to be here because you guys do what we do. You guys get on the
We
bus
don't do what you do.
and make a difference. I mean, you guys really do change lives by getting on the bus. What'd you say?
Are you going to build us a new house?
Are we going to build you a new house? Yeah.
Yeah!
This week, our design team, Ed, Polly, Tracy, and of course, Tyler Perry is here.
Yay!
And so while we're building you a house, you guys are going on vacation. You're going to Walt Disney World! In Orlando, Florida! So we don't have a lot of time. Here's what we need to do. Mom, Dad, why don't you guys show me the house? Kids, hang out with the design team. Sound good? Show me the house.
Tell me what you like in your room.
25 kids
Yes.
Yes.
are sometimes in this house.
In this room.
The thing that's frustrating is that we would like to have more kids over, but it's difficult in the space that we have. But if we can bring you here so you stay out of the negative things in the community, come here. You come here.
Most of them don't have dads, so
Right.
you know they're kind of looking for a male figure.
I heard one of the kids say that I was like his dad. That means a lot for a kid to say, if we can make a change in his life by what we do, it's all worth it.
What's really phenomenal, not only does the Tripp family raise their own kids, but they run this thing called the bus ministry, and they transport kids. They invite these kids into their home, they give them a hot meal. You know, in the inner city, when you don't have anywhere else, you really need to have a place where you've sort of got a safe house.
So underneath our cabinet there is a huge hole that leads to underneath the house.
Yeah, you can see down in the basement underneath, and you look straight ahead, you can see the bathroom.
Oh my
Straight to the
God.
bathroom. You want me to show you the bathroom?
Okay. Oh. Oh, and that goes
That
straight
goes back to the kitchen.
Oh my
and
God,
then-
you're right. All right, so this thing is the only tub you all
Only
bathe
tub.
in?
Yes.
Well, you can't take a
can't
shower.
take a shower.
There's no
because
shower.
There's no shower head.
Yep.
It's gone.
I mean, 25 kids they
Yeah.
say that they have over here
Can you
sometimes.
imagine?
No.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
teenagers and
But the room is so small, they had to put the chair in front of the fireplace. I don't know
Really
how you keep
is.
a house this neat, this tiny with 3 kids, 3 little boys running around.
forget it.
This is our bedroom. That's our only
What
closet.
is that?
That's like a growth or something coming out of the wall.
Like, get in here just
Yep.
to pick out an outfit.
To get in there.
Ow! And then ow!
As we've got water leaks in the ceiling. 1, 2, 3.
Tripp and Tamara are amazing surrogate parents to our kids in this community. They want to have more kids come through the doors, but they haven't got the room, and their house is in a bad way. You need it to be safe, which is why we're here. By the time we're finished here in 7 days, they can open up the doors to as many kids as they want.
What's the story here? It's got a lot of character, doesn't
Yes, it sure does. I love
I mean, my father-in-law knew that I've been playing the piano my whole life, you know, and
You
he just
play
brought this to me,
piano?
and I do.
Just a little bit, come on, just a
Oh.
little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit.
I've always wanted to take the paint off of it. Really?
Really?
Yes.
Are you reading this? Wow.
Yeah, that's the first.
That's really great. That's really great.
I can fly.
Ed and I had a chance to play with the kids in the front yard, and for the most part, we got two boys here that they'll love being boys. Ethan likes superheroes. He wants to be a superhero. He likes punching.
You asked for it. Oh, yeah.
He liked flying around.
What do you want to see in your bedroom?
Roller coasters.
I am petrified of roller coasters.
Micah loves roller coasters. So we were doing roller coasters around the garden while the old man and Ethan were doing superhero moves around the garden.
Good. Keep going, bro.
Ethan, you got to remember, mate, Paulie's old. He'll pull his back out, and we'll never get him back on shape again.
Oh, did you hear that? Hey, you guys, come on out, come on out, come on out.
Check this out.
Look at this, check this out.
Take a look.
Kids is wonderful. I just got so emotional because we really love them a lot. It's just so neat to see that, you know, they have all this love for us, and it just makes me very thankful, you know.
There's a couple of people I want you to meet. We've got some incredible builders here. We've got Sean Murphy from G&M Builders.
Yay!
Tim Birch from Birch Builders as well. So anything you want to say to the family?
Yeah, we're truly excited to do this for you. We couldn't do this without the help of all of these volunteers. We're going to build you a bigger house, and you'll be able to continue to help these wonderful children.
Thank you.
This family is a pillar of their community, and we really felt it's just nice in today's times to do something good for somebody. I got one question. Can we do this?
A couple kids from the bus ministries. You guys want to say anything?
I think our tears are saying what it means. I think it's saying a lot.
Sounds like the bus is a good place to be, huh?
They changed my life. If I ain't have them, I'd be doing bad stuff. I'm happy.
The Tripp family has done a lot for us. You guys are the best family. You guys deserve this. You guys deserve this the most in the world.
Yeah.
The Tripp family, they're like my family away from family. They teach us things. They bring us into their home. They're more important to me than anything else.
Just seeing our bus kids get off the bus, you know, I mean, we love you guys, you know, and we're just thank you for all you guys being here. We just love you, you know?
Should we send these guys on vacation? I think what's really kind of cool is like we're helping out a family who literally like gets people on a bus and are basically saving lives. They're like a lifeboat to so many kids. This is for you guys, but you can't open it until I tell you to.
Oh my goodness.
What do you think it is?
A toy.
Maybe. I'm so glad that this week we can sort of flip the coin. Now it's the Tripp family's life that's going to be changed. And yes, a bus is going to move. Coming up next.
In a world where one man does it all, Tyler Perry shoots, directs, produces.
Demo, the movie is going to be huge. This movie will bring down the house.
Good morning, fishing school! We're gonna do 2 builds, the biggest build we've ever done. That's a double demo! Hello, Tripp family. It's Ty and Tyler. Turn around.
For a while, I thought these kind of people don't exist anymore. People would just give of themselves. So to see that, it completely renewed and restored hope for me.
Okay, count to 2, big fella. 1, 2, just slide it.
Yo, Polly, Tracy, Ed.
Yo.
I want to make sure everyone's got the right rooms. All right, so why don't you take the two young...
Aiden and
the youngest.
I'll take Moika.
All right, perfect.
Cheers, bro.
Why don't I have you do the master, and then the great areas.
Okay, kitchen.
What am I gonna do?
But don't worry, we're gonna be able to tear things up. We're gonna make a huge production out of it.
Huge production. That's me, man. Let's make
Tyler Perry's here, and he's used to like really big productions. So what better way to really make a production out of Demolition than let Tyler Perry just direct, produce, you know, film, shoot. He's the guy who does it all. I mean, he's in charge. Okay, well, let's let the family know. They're gonna want to see this.
Yes.
We were just so excited just to take our kids to Walt Disney World. It was such a blessing. We had no extra money this year to do anything. And just to take a week off and focus on our own kids and our family, it was so nice.
Hello, Tripp family. Demo, it's gonna be awesome. It's a really big production starting right now.
And we cut. Wait, I can't do it again. Really big production. Step out.
It was really interesting shooting Demo the movie because Tyler Perry, he's the guy who makes the decision on who's gonna be in the movie. Paulie really wanted a bigger part of it. He's pretty good with the, you know, the clapping. Demo the movie, scene 1.
Tyler Perry, everything he touches is very good. He's got the Midas touch. He touches something, it turns to gold.
Personally, I think that was some of your best work.
Oscar.
Well, I get to be in the movie at some point.
You're in the movie. You're behind the scenes.
Ty said I could be in front of the camera.
I think the one thing Tyler wasn't prepared for was the fact that this wasn't a major movie production.
I want to be in the movie. I want to be in the movie.
In fact, it's sort of reality, which is a lot cheaper than that other stuff. So I think Paulie's ready to be in the movie.
Let's put Paulie in. Demo the movie was something that I had been working on for several minutes. It was my camera work and my directing and me. Be sure and edit him out of this one. I had to do everything myself. You know, if I'm doing more than 3 takes in a film, something's wrong. Then it's usually the actor's fault. Case in point, Paulie.
This is ridiculous in plain view.
Hey, Paulie, I'm Paulie.
I don't talk like that.
I don't talk like that.
I don't.
Give me my glasses. Give me my glasses back.
I don't even want to be in this.
I don't even want to be in this.
I don't want to be in
I don't want to be in this.
I'm out of here.
Ed.
Yeah?
What are you doing, man? We need you. Come on.
Just, you know, feel a little bit left out, mate. You know, I'm kind of just sat out here doing nothing.
I need you to do the voiceover. Here. Start.
Really?
Yes.
In a world where one man does it all, Tyler Perry shoots, directs, produces, writes.
He's even in charge of feeding the crew. There is no crew, you're everything.
But I ate.
Read on. Even in charge of feeding the crew.
This house is coming down. Demo the movie is going to be huge. You know how albums can go like double, triple platinum? This movie's gonna go double, triple plywood. It's a whole lot of destruction. Bring down the house. Oh man, this is incredible. Will Smith eat your heart out, man. He wanted the role, but he couldn't get it. That was so great. Get out of my chair, man.
Coach, brother.
It's the director's chair.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right, we ready? Paulie, Slate, action. I'm calling.
The Demo movie by Tyler Perry was hilarious.
Should we roll credits?
No credits. That's all me. I mean,
Tyler Perry did everything. Who doesn't want to see a Tyler Perry movie? It was great.
More damage, more destruction.
It's the smash hit of the summer!
It's destruction at its best. I'm not happy. I want a second take. We got to do this again. Take it from the top.
We can't really do it the second take.
Well, let's do that house and that house.
We're about 5 hours behind.
And this is what we're looking at. Look at how moist this soil is here, all right? So when they dug down for our foundations last night, we actually had to go down an extra 18 feet because we found water. Take a look at this here. That's what we're talking about, and that's right into the soil, isn't it?
There's a lot of water moving through the earth underground, draining down to the Chesapeake Bay.
As soon as we started doing our land work, property was almost in like an old stream bed. So now how do you solve this? Well, we got to put our pilings, our foundation has to go deeper. All of a sudden, we're down 18 feet.
So this was a school bus, right?
Yep.
So does the bus ever break down?
No,
No?
never. It keeps on going.
Oh, that's a good thing. So it means that the engine's pretty strong. But I think inside probably needs some upgrades. What do you think? When you're in these small urban pockets, you can stay there for your entire life. So for the Tripp family to take these kids and encourage them, it's more than a miracle. And when I first saw the buses, I was thinking, it's so great from a distance. And as I got closer, I realized they're rusted and they're falling apart. So I wanted to help fix them up because they were in pretty bad shape.
So what do you think we can do?
Well, what I see from looking at the buses is you see a lot of mold on the inside. Tires are horrible, and the body definitely needs some work.
Do you think your guys can get it done?
I'm sure my guys can get it done. This actual bus ministry, when I was a kid, I rode on when it first started. I was headed down a path that was going to lead to nothing but prison. Here I stand today, been to college, and so I know what it means to these kids to be able to have that every day.
That is fantastic. That is fantastic.
Okay, friends, so this week I'm working on Micah's roller coaster bedroom. We've got a lot of great volunteer help from the local technical school. Kenyon is working alongside me this week, God bless him. We're going to try and give Micah a roller coaster themed bedroom. Now, 5 years old, this kid loves roller coasters. Personally, petrified of them. But what we're going to do is put a roller coaster in his bedroom, the part of the roller coaster that jacks you up in the car. You kind of walk up the steps 6 feet, walk along a 7-foot long platform, and then the other side is going to be a big slide coming down. Brian, Kev, you ready, lads? Walk me forward and lower me to the ground. He then jumps on the roller coaster, slides down, down, forward, down, forward, down, forward, down. Obviously, he'll slide a bit better than that because he's got a slide. And friends, we have a roller coaster themed bedroom. I'm getting too old for this.
Hey, Tyler, after talking to Ethan, he loves superheroes. I've gotten so far as superheroes written on a page and the boys' names over here.
I think you're the superhero here, Paul.
No,
really,
no,
I mean,
no.
what you guys are doing in these families and houses for people, I mean, that's stuff that superheroes are made of.
So you're saying I have superhero powers?
I'm saying you got the power, man. So I think that you should have a cape.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, buddy,
Every
yes.
superhero needs a cape, right?
Every superhero needs a cape.
What's next?
You have the power of the golden hammer.
Nice.
It's all for you, buddy.
I am the golden hammer now?
Yes, you are the golden hammer. I'm gonna make sure that you...
But I need my arms for my power.
No, you don't. You don't. It's all in the hammer.
Can I fly?
Yes, higher.
Really glad you're here.
Yes, so great you're gone. That guy's driving me crazy, man. Now I can get to work.
All right, guys, this is good.
You gotta carry it around back, right?
That's right. Tamara plays the piano, and in her dining room is this piano that I loved. It had so much character, so I have big plans for this piano. Paul, I need your help.
Away, all of you, I got this.
Whoa!
Lower it. I got...
Seriously, I really do need this off this truck. Come on.
Captain Golden Hammer has this taken care of.
And then here comes Paul out of nowhere. No help at all.
Fix my cape.
A complete distraction, if I don't say so myself.
1, 2, 3. Superhero handshake. Beautiful.
Perfect. So I've decided I really want to kind of create a rec room. It's about all these kids having a place where they can come in off the streets and really play games, interact, and be safe. So the theme I'm going with the room, it's all about the bus. And I wanted to find some cool bus parts that I could turn into some really cool furniture. So I went to a local junkyard and found some old seats that I was going to give some new life.
This seat
is taken.
How are we doing with that? We doing that okay with that?
I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm...
You're getting there. Very, very good. Now, tell me, what brings you out here?
Well, I heard about this home makeover that you were doing with the Tripp family. And we started our program called the Fishing School. We work with the same kind of children and families that they're working with. We operate on the principle that if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, and he'll feed himself for a lifetime.
Okay, so you're not really teaching kids how to go fishing. You're giving kids the tools to...
We're teaching them how to take care of themselves.
I met Tom Lewis and immediately was humbled. He's spent the last 20 years of his life devoted to a place called the Fishing School. Now, the Fishing School helps take kids off the street, out of the inner city. It gives kids a place to go after school. It tutors them, not unlike what the Tripps do with their bus ministry. And the Fishing School, along with the Tripp House, are only a few miles apart. So this is the Fishing School,
Yes. And this is our executive director, Leo Gibbs.
Leo, pleasure to meet you.
My pleasure, Leo Gibbs.
Paul DeMeo. Wow, it's busy in here, huh?
Yeah. This is our multi-purpose room where a variety of lessons and activities take place.
So you got a full room here, you got a full room over there, and how many kids would you say are being turned away at the door?
I would estimate that at least 30 to 40 families come to us looking for an opportunity to enroll their children in our program. We aren't able to take them in. We've had families who are coming to us from homeless shelters. And in this economic climate, we found obviously that those needs have grown.
So you got parents that have all these kind of problems within their family structure, and so they need help in making things work.
Mr. Lewis's original vision was to make it available at no cost to families.
Can I interrupt this class one
Absolutely.
second?
This is the math class.
This is the math class. Who here can tell me about the fishing school? Yeah, can you tell me, what makes the fishing school so important to you?
If I was in that fishing school, my report card probably been bad.
Kids can learn about math, spelling, science.
What do you think the neighborhood would be like without Mr. Lewis?
It'll just be a sad day.
What would you like to do when you grow up?
Like to be just like him.
That's pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
What's really cool is these kids, and they're there and they're looking at their teachers and they're hungry to study. Even though the wallpaper's falling down, the steps are leaning to one side, but this is what makes the world a better place. Places like this. If you could give Mr. Lewis anything in the world, what would it be?
A library.
More space.
More space, huh?
A new school.
A new school would be good for the fishing school? What do you guys think of that over there?
It should be bigger.
It should be bigger. What else should it have?
New computers.
New computers. What else should it have?
And paint fishes on the walls.
How much time would we need?
A month or so.
A month or so. What if I say I think we could do it in 1 week?
That would be like an early pizza delivery.
You want kids everywhere to have a bright future. It so happens that here we have two people that are making bright futures for kids. We have Mr. Lewis in the fishing school. We have the Tripp family. How can we help one and not help the other? So whatever it's going to take this week, we have to help both the Tripps and the fishing school. And I think we can do it. Hopefully you're going to see us very, very soon, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we put all of the 3 boys up on the 2nd floor. We've got the first wall going up. Now, the best thing about putting them above the family room is the boys can make as much noise as they possibly want, and they won't disturb Mum and Dad downstairs. Tracy, how's it going, darling?
Hey, Ed, it's looking good. This is Tripp and Tanya's new master suite, into the great room. We've got all this living space. And if you'll remember, that was their biggest challenge. They like to have all the kids in the neighborhood come over and help entertain, and they just didn't have the space before. That is no longer the problem.
Tyler. Yo. You're not going to believe this. So I meet a guy by the name of Tom Lewis who has a place called the Fishing School. It's a school that takes kids in, it gives them a hot meal, teaches them, because it's very similar to what the Tripps do.
Yeah.
Right.
For us to be here and not help these folks out, it would be a drag.
Now, are you saying you want to take this on as your project?
Well, we got 2 builders, right? We've got both Tim and Sean.
Wait a minute.
We could. I mean, that's a lot, though.
What do you mean you could? You could. You guys are just gonna just build another place too?
It would be the biggest build we'd ever done.
Are you serious?
These kids get into your heart like that, and boom.
As long as Sean Murphy and Tim Birch are in, we can do it.
2.
2.
Why not?
Come and see the kids.
He says, why not?
I know.
He said, why not? You guys are insane, man.
You just have to talk to those guys, you know? Make that happen.
Well, I'm in. Let's see if these guys are.
Okay, see what happens.
Okay, so Polly just told us about this school. It's called a fishing school, and so many kids benefit from this thing. It's similar to what the Tripp family does. The thing is, if we take this thing on, it would be 2 builds at the same time, pretty much the biggest thing we've ever tried to do. Would you guys be willing to try that?
Yeah!
So you guys are in?
Yeah!
Well, let's go. Knock on the door of the school then. Let's go. Is this it, Polly?
This is it.
Okay. Ready? Here we go. Good morning, fishing school! Tom, Leo, kids, come on out here! I think what's really important to understand is those hours after school, that's a very important time for kids to be in a positive place. And the fact that this school is in one of the worst neighborhoods in America, it is giving kids an opportunity to get a better education, go on, get into better schools. In many ways, it's the only thing some of these kids have. It's hope in a neighborhood that doesn't have hope. Well, I want to say it's pretty awesome. Tyler Perry is here.
So excited for you and all these kids. Look at these faces. This is gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be exciting. You're gonna have a brand new school. Don't you want a new school?
We're happy that you took time out of your business schedule to come by the fishing school to see us. I just can't imagine where we started the way we are now. I worked in some of the roughest parts of the city, and I would see children coming to me. I'm talking to them about being good junior citizens and obeying their mother and father, and many of them came to me and said, I don't have no daddy. My daddy's in jail. My daddy did this, and would you be my daddy? And I saw myself in the faces of many of those children.
To see Tom Lewis, who gives so much, but it's still about how much more can I do for these kids? How much more can I encourage them? How much more can I do to keep them out of trouble? You know, what kind of person is that? And as I looked at those children's faces, to see so much hope and their eyes are so bright and they're so excited, I just can't wait to see who actually came through the fishing school. Who knows, they can end up in the White House, you know?
I can't wait to get started. These guys can't wait to get started. So what do you say? Should we get started? Yeah! Hello, Tripp family. Guys, I want you to meet Tom Lewis. He runs a thing that's very similar to sort of what you guys do. It's a thing called the fishing school. I wanted you to meet them because it's inspired us to even take on 2 builds at the same time. So we're gonna help out the fishing school and you guys. So it's time to do some more demo. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, hit it!
Good, Micah.
Double demo! Look at that.
When we found out that they're building another fishing school, that was exciting. Their mission is the same thing as our mission. We go out in the community and we take kids and we just try to give them life-changing experiences.
Hook, line, and sinker!
When I saw them demolishing that building, it meant that somebody began to believe in the story that we've been trying to tell all these years. That somebody was gonna give us some real help because we needed space. We were turning kids away. And as I began to see that crane tear it down, I knew that we would get something much bigger and better.
This one definitely didn't get away.
So we're doing the biggest build we've ever done. Everyone's aware of that, right? What are you guys doing eating breakfast?
Waiting.
Waiting?
Our turn.
What's your turn? Electrical.
We have these two big builds going on, a school and a home, over 9,000 square feet, and we're behind the 8 ball. And we had to get it back on track.
We got about 80 electricians, and we're gonna switch you all to framers.
Pretty much. We're ready to rock and roll.
All of a sudden, we have electricians are now framers, and it just, everybody's helping everybody else. And this is how we were gonna catch up on time.
Come on, one big happy family.
They're working on the smoke detectors.
All right, we're making some progress.
The Tripp family is such a young, happy family that when it came time to design all the common areas, you know, I wanted a big open floor plan because they're bringing all these kids in. It would be nice if they had a house where they could invite even more kids in.
And we need drywall. Yeah. Okay.
Nothing to fear. The golden hammer is here. Drywall. The cape.
Okay, big fella, ever driven one of these before?
No.
Just clear the brush because the geothermal guys are coming in to dig the holes. It's all yours.
It's easy, man.
You can't do any damage. The neighbors are like to the left and to the right.
I got it, man. I got it.
Stay out of their gardens.
All right, here we go. Geothermal. Watch yourself.
No, Tyler, no, seriously, you're...
So this week for the family, we're trying to keep their utility bills down to a minimum, and we're going to put the addition of geothermal technology, which is fantastic for cooling and heating your home, but it involves digging a series of 6 to 8 inch holes 200 feet deep. That is why I asked Mr. Perry to get behind the controls of the little digger. Wow, was that a big mistake?
Yeah, we could be here for some time.
Hey, Ed!
I know you've heard a lot about the fishing school, but take a look. 3 times bigger than what was standing here, Ed. About 6,200 square feet. So that, with the house, largest build we've ever done, right? And what I really need from you, and I know how busy you are at the other house, the history of the school. Got a lot of old photographs, maybe do something, you know, where we could frame them all up in a timeline type thing, something like that. So
This week, gang, it really is a massive build. We're building a 3,000 plus square foot home for the Tripp family, which in itself is a tough build for a week. Couple that with a building that's nearly double the size. I mean, that's nearly 10,000 square feet of building space. Everyone there is trying to do the best job they can to make 2 separate communities because the fishing school and the family home are, you know, across town. It's very stressful, but I tell you what, friends, I wouldn't change it for the world.
I love the theme of the fishing school and bringing water into that. So I came up with the idea of this wow water wall. I want the moment that you walk into the school, I want this sense of comfort and welcomeness, if you will. So 9-foot panels of glass with this tile here. It's gonna be beautiful. And I think it's just that wow statement to let you know right off the bat that it's a welcoming place.
we have over 500 fish, and what we want to do in the school is if we had a school of fish coming out of the classrooms, flying down the hallway, but all led by the fish that you guys paint.
I want those fish that the kids paint to lead the other fish out, because these kids that they come out of the fishing school, they will lead other people, they will go out and do a lot of good. So it was great. We had a good time.
You're doing such a fantastic job. Fantastic job.
We had to work on the fish, and Tyler Perry helped us painting, and it was exciting because, you know, you'll never think about meeting a movie star.
It's the fishing school.
Fishing school.
Pump it up, pump it up.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the fishing school.
Fishing school.
Pump it up, pump it up. Come on.
Pump it up, pump it up.
No, Paulie.
You know, the Tripp family really opens up a whole new world for these kids when they get them on the bus. Since we sent the family on vacation, Tyler and I wanted to really kind of open up a whole new world to the kids that they'd never seen.
So I want you guys to all hear this because I know how close you are with the family.
Yeah, you know the family's in Disney World. They're far away.
Yeah.
But I think they may be missing you guys. So you're going to Disney World?
And then he was like, you're going to Disney World right now. I have to tell you that. That was probably the best moment of my life.
You're leaving on a plane right now. Everybody back on the bus.
Back on the bus.
I feel very awesome because I've never been to Disney World, and I've never been on a plane before either. This will be very surprising.
The bus ministry for me, I always go back to when I was a kid, when I was a child, and how spectacular it was just to get on a bus or get in a car and just go anywhere. And just those experiences and get away from the drugs and the violence and the gangs and just get out of the neighborhood, just that moment helped to change my life. And I know it will do the same thing for so many kids.
Where are we going?
Now, the renovation continues.
We have houses in our community that are involved in drugs, violence. We don't want these kids involved in that. So I'm just there to steer them into the right direction.
I'm really happy that the Tripps are in my life because they changed it.
If we can be the spark for these kids to change, it's worth every single minute.
Good morning,
This week we're helping out the Tripp family. They run this thing called the Bus Ministry, and they invite these kids into their home. They give them a hot meal. You know, in the inner city, when you don't have anywhere else, you really need to have a safe house.
Tyler Perry is here.
There's no way I could be there and not want to do more.
I got one question. Can we do this?
You're not gonna believe this. So I meet a guy by the name of Tom Lewis who has a place called the Fishing School. Takes kids in off the streets. For us to be here and not help these folks out, it would be a drag.
It would be the biggest build we'd ever done.
Here we have two people that are making bright futures for kids.
Good morning, fishing school.
So whatever it's going to take this week, we have to help both the Tripps and the fishing school. And I think we can do it.
I am the Golden Hammer now?
Yes.
Can I fly?
Yes, higher.
Really glad you're here.
Yes, so great you're gone.
You know, what we do in building a house in 7 days is not unlike what the Tripps do in bringing kids up, taking them off the street. When we build a house, we start with a foundation. The Tripps start with young boys and girls. All right, now we add on to that foundation drywall, doors, cabinets. What do the Tripps do to kids? Faith, wisdom, knowledge, all those different things. We make for a better house, they make for better kids.
The idea is we want to weld this on, and we want to make sure we get a base plate on the bottom of this so it doesn't scratch the floor.
Sure.
So here's the thing. One of my projects this week is obviously the rec room, right? And since the Tripp family literally, gets these kids on the bus and changes their lives, I'm trying to actually bring the bus into the room. And so I've changed some bus seats. Bright banana yellow seats, sort of like the old bicycle I used to have when I was a kid. And this is gonna be awesome. We're just gonna get some new legs on this baby, and it's gonna be all about busting the move.
Doing well, Mr. Lewis?
How are you?
I'm good, so how are you? How are you?
I'm really excited. Never dreamed anything like this could happen.
Well, I got to tell you how impressed I am with you. I left thinking about it when I left you and the kids, and I wanted to do something more to help. So what I want to do, if you'll allow me, is start an educational foundation called the Tom Lewis Educational Foundation Fund. And what we'll do with it, I'll make the first donation, and we'll be able to do a lot more for these kids. You've just been standing so long. It's great to see that you've got people that are standing with you, and I want you to know it. None of your years have been in vain. I'm very proud.
Thank you so
Very
much.
proud of you. I didn't have a place like the fishing school. What I found is that after school is when most of the trouble happened. On my way to school, coming home from school, that's when we really got into it. So for Mr. Lewis and everybody who's working there, I really believe you reap what you sow. And all the good that they've sown, they deserve to have something really good done to them.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. God bless you.
What a difference 24 hours makes.
Absolutely.
How about that? 3 floors ready to go.
We got the whole building up, and mechanicals are going inside.
Certainly caught up some.
We're rolling. Because we were so behind, we literally had hundreds of tradespeople, carpenters, electricians, insulators, plumbers, all helping frame the fishing school. And we got the school framed literally overnight. And we had all 3 trades working together. And I call it like the symphony of construction.
What I want you to do, sir, is I'm gonna need at least 100 cut, at least 20 at 15 3/4, at least 20 at 25 7/8, at least 30 at 37 and 15 16ths. Mark these ones up, get them cut, back in 2 minutes. There's the screw. If you're the screw gun, ready to screw them.
Okay.
This is the drill. Drill out the holes for the screws.
Okay. I grew up with a father who had me out working, building houses when I was 5 years old. So, you know, I can handle a nail gun or a hammer and a saw. I mean, so sure, if I wasn't in this business, that's what I'd be doing. I love construction. Oh, okay. You can do that. Good. I got it. And then you sand it.
I went to this big concrete wall to check out this mural that was being painted. And it was one of the biggest murals in Washington, D.C. It would be 4,000 feet long. And I thought, oh, this would be really cool, you know, if we could have some of these artists come and do our long wall down in the basement of the fishing school.
We have a wall that's 30 feet long and 8 feet high. It would be perfect for you guys to do what you do best. Now, is that something you guys can help me with?
I so want to help. We want to offer something for these kids that will change the platform of their whole life and let them know that the community cares.
Guys, I'm telling you, I'm very excited about this. I think it'll be very good. You guys ready to get to work?
Yes.
Do we have to go get paints or anything? What do we need?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Something really incredible planned for the Tripp buses this week. I'm at the body shop where it's all happening. Check it out.
We were all in agreement that these buses needed some help. And this is something that Tyler Perry really wanted to do. So he donated money to help redo these buses, giving them new paint, new electrical, new tires, new upholstery, the whole 9 yards.
How long does it normally take you to do one of these buses?
Usually it's a week to do one bus, just the outside.
And you're doing 7 in 1 week.
Yep,
But
7
it's
in 1
worth
week.
it. It's
Definitely.
worth it.
Definitely.
And they're gonna look so pretty.
We better start making that entrance.
Tyler, what do you say we let the family know what's in that box? I think it's about time.
Let's do it, man. I love surprises.
All right. Hey guys, the phone is ringing. Hello?
Hey, hello, Tripp family. It's Ty and Tyler.
Ty
How are
and
you guys?
Tyler, hey.
Hi, Ty.
Hi, Tyler.
Okay, so remember the box I gave you? You guys still got that?
Yeah.
Would you like to know what's in there?
Yes, we want to open this box.
So go ahead, you can open it.
Open the box. Let's open the box, boys. There's Mickey hats.
Goodness, Mickey hat. Oh, for our bus kids.
I think it's a souvenir.
We'll take him home, take him to our children.
You guys open up a whole new world for the kids that get on the bus. So we want to just take it one step further and basically sort of open up a really magical world for those guys. Turn around, your kids are there. Calm down, everybody. Hey, can you hear us?
They're gone. They're gone, man. You're not gonna get them back.
All right, guys, have fun at Disney World. We're gonna get back to work on your house.
When the double-decker bus pulled up, all of our bus kids flew out of that bus. It was just a great moment in my life that I will never forget. It just made me feel so blessed, so grateful that I would have the opportunity to be a part of these kids' life.
Save the concrete, get the sidewalk.
I think we should power wash this.
Yeah.
Get a big hose and spray it down and get all this mud out of here.
Yeah.
How's the kitchen going, lads? How's the wood flooring going?
Okay, so I'm in the basement of the Tripp family house. And basically what I'm trying to design down here is sort of a rec room for the family and the kids. So they have sometimes 25 to 30 kids over, but they have that small place in their own living room. I want to give them a room that's just about having fun. Right here we'll have like a pool table, maybe foosball, ping pong. I came up with a cool design though. I really wanted to bring the whole bus ministries to life, right? So as you can see, the bus is starting to move.
Every superhero needs a superhero vehicle. And what this is a vehicle that's gonna take Ethan to the places one needs to go when you're a superhero. Now, me having a few superhero qualities, if you could sit in the back here, you'll be my sidekick.
Yep.
James, you're the silver spoon.
Silver spoon. Take this one off.
Take that one off.
There you go.
Perfect. Okay, so now what we're gonna have here is the front of our bed. And what's really cool about this silver spoon is I can open this up
Very nice.
and I can grab some of my toys to really fulfill my superheroism. Now we're off to art. Our next adventure is landscaping. And here we go!
Oh, it's gotta be tuned. This piano's beautiful. And so is what you do for people on the show. Thank you. Thank you.
You just made that up?
Thank you.
Wow,
I just made that up on the spot.
Unbelievable.
This week has clearly been about selflessness. I don't know if anybody will really understand watching this unless you've been down this road. I was more than moved this week because what is so powerful about this is it's contagious. As I'm watching and everybody's working and they're doing all these things, it inspired me to want to do more. And I'm sure everybody watching is going to be encouraged to do the same thing.
So I'm telling you about it. How about this? What the? I embraced it. You gave me the golden hammer, Tyler, and I embraced it. I got superpowers now.
No. Pull your shirt down a little bit. Just a little bit.
Help me out here.
No, there you go. All righty.
Trying to hold that in.
There you go. It's all superheroes. Hold it in.
All superheroes hold that. I was in the right
close. Whoa, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna paint. It's great. Yeah, it's really good. I gave him a golden hammer. He came back one of the village people. You know, I mean, you know, it's pretty shocking that a grown man would go that far, but he must love kids.
Right now, I'm not deaf. I've been able to hear that. You're the one who started me on this.
I said you have the power.
Right.
And go with it. But I didn't expect the sequence. And what's with the thong, man? I mean.
It was a little extreme. I didn't know how else to keep my tights up, to tell you the truth.
So we're doing 2 builds here in the DC area. And I tell you what, it takes a lot. Just to pull this thing off, we've got over 2,000 skilled laborers, about 1,300 volunteers, and I also want to call in some help from the White House. So this is the Secretary of Labor, Miss Liz. So have you ever seen this many people here?
No, and I'm impressed with the safety protections and the precautions that you all are taking to make sure everybody's safe here on this work site.
Now, of course, we also want to build homes that are energy efficient. So we've also got the Secretary of Energy here, Mr. Shute. Now, as you know, we try and go green, solar panels, we got bamboo floors, energy efficient windows. We also happen to have the Secretary of Education here. What do you think a school like this is, what's it gonna mean to the kids in this community?
This is amazing. This community needs a great school and a great after-school program, so the children are gonna benefit for a long, long time.
I'll tell you what do you guys think? You think we can do this?
Yes, we can.
What I wanted to hear. Bring it in there, people. Are you with me?
Yes.
Well, then let's do it.
Look at this. This is where the kids can come and hang out. Hey, you guys, this is looking absolutely terrific. Can you tell us, like, what you're working on?
working on the 2 cartoons on the end. One guy's fishing, and this one's reading. He's gonna be learning how to fish and teaching each other.
They kept with the fish name. I see fish all over the mural. That's really, their fish looks a little better than mine, the one I painted.
Oh, they are artists.
They're artists, yeah.
Tracy!
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm getting appliances for the fishing school.
I'm getting appliances for the house.
You can help me pick out colors then, because I'm not sure what colors.
Thank goodness I'm here.
Tracy and I teamed up to go to Sears together because not only did Tracy need to get stuff for the Tripp's house, I needed to get stuff for the fishing school.
No, you know they have all of the Energy Star appliances.
I know.
I think we should put.
When it comes to picking out appliances, I'm not the best. Now, if we were doing barbecues, I'd be really, really good at it. It was good that I had Tracy there to help me kind of focus in and say, okay, you're gonna be doing a lot of cooking in the fishing school. Let's go with the double ovens. You know, because this fishing school is kind of like a home away from home for these kids. We wanna make sure we give them this week everything they need for a long, long time.
Yeah, I think we did good.
All right, we did really good. You deliver, right?
Yes, we do. Okay, good.
Okay, will you help me pick out some socks, please?
Disney World was an experience that I had never had before. It was like a million doors to unlock, and I had fun. That was my first time in Disney World, first time riding an airplane, first time getting on a roller coaster. Everything was awesome. And it was like, oh my gosh.
Epcot, it was really interesting. We saw the different buildings and everything, and so we had to get our passports stamped and get stickers, so it was pretty cool. And we also got to taste some food in different countries. It's actually pretty good. And we tasted escargot, and I was really hesitant at first, but then I tried it, and it was pretty good.
We would like to know how to say thank you. Thank everyone in your language.
Okay, that will be Tusen.
We decided to make an album for Tripp and Miss Tamara. We all wrote thank you letters for the family because we thought we should thank them in more ways than one because they've done so many things for us. We had to mix it up a little bit. Thank you in all the languages that we learned and put in our passports. So, you know, that's what we did.
We would like to present you guys with something, you know, as a token of our appreciation for everything that you guys have done for us.
Thank you.
Can we open it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a trip around the world.
I feel like this trip around the world was a life-changing moment for a lot of these kids. Our kids had given us a scrapbook, and all of them had written about how we have affected their lives.
No longer am I drowning in the deep depths of cold humanity. No longer am I stuck in the cold trying to survive. I found the light. I found my heat. I found my one and only. Thank you, Brother Tripp, for being my lifeboat.
Thank God I could be a part of this. I could be a part of these kids' lives to where we are able to affect them in a positive way. I just felt extremely happy and grateful that I can be there and experience this with all of our kids.
So much changes, like by the hour. Just like from yesterday, the house has changed dramatically.
I
from
see
yesterday.
that, man.
I know. Check out how much it's changed just in one day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, we got our floors in overnight. All the wallpaper went up as well.
There is no sleeping around here.
Not a lot of that, no. So, and already they got so much more room to hang out with the kids.
That is so insane. This place is huge. I don't know if anybody will really understand watching this unless you've been down this road, what it means to have somebody come into the community and say, you are special enough for me to want to do this for you. That is gonna ring a bell so loud around this world. It is more than just words. It is more than just a statement. What it is a seed that will be planted in these children that will grow into things that they will remember for the rest of their lives.
Check out the bus wallpaper everywhere. Isn't that cool?
That's so great, man.
So the theme I'm kind of going with is bust the move.
Bust the move.
It's gonna be awesome.
That's corny, but I love it.
Micah's roller coaster bedroom. At the moment, me and the lads are screwing on the batten. What's after this, fellas? What we got next?
Slide down the slide.
Slide that. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Tracy!
Okay.
All of our stuff from Sears.
Oh my gosh, here it all comes. Okay. Wait, that was yours. So fishing school.
How's it going at the house? Good?
Good. Yeah.
That's
How's
me
the
there.
smoking? Wait, that's
This
mine.
is you?
Yeah. And
We're
this
doing
one's yours
good. We're
here.
about ready to put all this stuff in.
Oh, good. Watch your dryer this way.
There's my refrigerator.
Great, that one's mine. Is that one mine? That one's mine. That one's yours.
This
Okay,
one's
fishing
mine.
school this way.
Nice work. All right, I'll see you later on.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, be
Good luck.
I'll see you later. Just scoot it over just a little bit. Thanks, guys.
I cannot wait for the Tripp family to get home. Think about all of the amazing things that they were doing out of their small little house that was crumbling to pieces. This is about them being this amazing family and giving them the right house so that they can continue to do this amazing work that they're already doing.
Okay, crowning moment. You ready? On the count of 2. 1, 2.
To see furniture finally being moved in, it made you realize that this week will make a difference for years to come in a community that really needs a little help. And it was so great to see the human spirit. No matter what was happening, people were willing to step up and just never give up. That's the drive that keeps you going. And to know that these guys are donating their time just to make a difference in somebody else's life, you realize it's these type of people that make the world a better place.
I'll take a painted yellow one right now.
To be able to leave the Tripps with a new home that you know is going to be filled with children, and to be able to leave the fishing school knowing that its doors are open again to accepting kids in a tough neighborhood, that's a good week.
We need two people.
Right? Yeah, right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Starting to sweat way too much in that other thing you gave me. This is better. Shows my muscles and things. Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. Huh?
Wow.
It is way too early to be that far gone.
How do you deal with this?
How do we deal with it? It's your problem, too.
No, I think I started it. I gave him a golden hammer, and now he's the goose that laid the golden egg. I started it. I didn't know it was going to go that far.
Good job, Tony. Nice one, man. He's gonna love this. The great thing about paying homage to Tom Lewis is that in 50 years' time, when new kids come through these front doors, they can see the man that created this place. This whole place is really going to change a lot of lives.
Coming up in the limousine, I was going through all kinds of emotions. And Ty opened the door and I stepped out and there was this big crowd out there. And that was just so touching to see that they cared so much about the fishing school. This week, it's just going to have an amazing impact on our ability to reach more children. It's just an amazing blessing for us.
I'm just so grateful. I'm almost speechless.
Well, I'll tell you what, I actually want you to meet someone else. So here they come right now. So I wanted to bring the Tripp family to the fishing school because I really wanted them to meet Tom, understand that he also does something similar and really gives kids in the community a chance to live beyond what they think their neighborhood really holds for them. And I also wanted them to be there when we show Tom and Leo that school is finally back in session.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
It was incredible that they were able to also build a fishing school for Tom Lewis and his community. What they do is the same thing as what we do. We take kids and we just try to give them the guidance that they need, help them out in school. And it was just an experience that I will always remember, and I am so thankful that I can be a part of this.
So what do you say? You guys want to see what's behind this bus? You guys know what to say? Say it with me, bus driver! Move that bus!
when that bus moved and I saw that new fishing school, I just couldn't believe it. I opened the fishing school to have a safe place for children to come, but there we needed space. We were turning kids away. Now all the things that we were worried about as far as trying to find a way to get more kids and get a bigger building, they have answered our prayers. We have something there now that will last for years and years to come.
If you guys want to thank someone, I think we got to thank the builder.
Absolutely.
Tim Birch. Tim Birch, come in here. Then the Birch Builders. These guys have been incredible this week.
We're going to be here for years to come, helping you with the school, helping the kids.
Thank you so much.
And we're really happy for you.
Thank you so much.
This whole experience has changed my life. The Tripp family and the fishing school are helping kids. And if we could be a small part of that to help them change another kid's life, then all of this was really worth it. That story really is bigger than the structures that we built this week. What they're going to continue doing, that's really the winner. That's the story of all of this.
Guys, why don't you be the first in to the fishing school?
Wow. Oh, goodness. This is amazing. They kept the sign.
Well, that's
Oh, my God.
Look at this. This makeover thing, I got to say that I'll never be the same. As a result of the good thing that you have done, hundreds of people will catch a hold of our dream and they will help us move forward. They're gonna say, well, if he can do something, I can do something.
So a lot of the kids went and painted all these colorful ones you see in there.
Wow.
And they're leading all these other fish right out there through the front door out into the world.
Wow.
Because with those tools that you've given them.
Wow.
I love it how they're heading out the door to the future.
When I looked up and saw all the fish that the kids had painted, what it said to me was that they had invested in their own happiness in the place that they're going to be coming to learn and to express themselves. It was just wonderful. Oh, my goodness. When I stepped into the new classroom, they were shouting for joy there. Oh, my goodness. And I believe that what this is going to mean is that our kids are going to have a much brighter future. There's no stopping them.
So kids, you like the school? Yeah! Would you like to see some more school? Yeah! Go check out the rest of your school!
The new fishing school is amazing. We can get a better education, and the fish school will go on for many and many and many years.
I feel the way you feel, Sugar. I'm happy too. I'm happy too.
I'm just so happy that we have a new fish school, so I can go there and be happy and just do my homework and play forever.
So this is your computer science room.
I have dreamed of children being able to expand their lives and their learning and drawing from the things that we are trying to teach at the fishing school. Oh, my goodness. Woo! Our kids are going to have a much brighter future. They'll know more about cultural things. They'll be up on their math and with the computers and all that kind of stuff. They're going to be able to be competitive. They're going to be able to take their position in life, and the fishing school would have played a major role in that.
Wow. Look at this.
That is cool.
Just to do one project, you know, for a house for a family is ambitious. But then to take on two, especially a school, is amazing.
Hi.
Those kids will have a space to go to, and they'll be learning positive things that they can take back to their neighborhoods, take back to their homes.
We want to bring our bus kids down here and hang out with you guys one night. Yeah.
So it's neat, you know, we're all connected, we're close here, and we're just excited to be a part of that as well today.
What do you think of the new fishing school? Well, Tripp family, I hope you're ready because you guys are next. Coming up. Bus driver, move that bus!
When Ty opened that door, it was like a rush of love. You could feel it from the crowd and just seeing our community. It just showed me how many good neighbors that we do have. And it just really made me want to turn over that neighborhood a lot. There's a lot more that we can do. We're really gonna make a positive influence on our neighborhood. I'm excited.
You guys really do give these kids hope, and you give them a chance to really believe they have a better future. And I'm so stoked that all of these people could pitch in this week and give you guys something that's going to be able to really benefit not only your family, but so many kids that live in this community.
It will.
Well, I think it's time to show you what's behind this bus. Usually when the bus moves, you know, the family sees their house. But this time, we sort of have a surprise, not only for the family, but also for the kids that go to the bus ministry. So this is going to be awesome. Here we go. Say it with me. Bus driver, move that bus! So we had a makeover on all your buses. New paint, exterior, interior, new signs. And I tell you what, it was from Tyler Perry's generosity. He wanted to do this for you guys.
When the bus moved and I saw the brand new buses, I was so thankful to Tyler Perry and the generosity. Before, I felt like I was a captain of a little 12-footer John boat that kind of putts around. But now, I'm a captain of like a yacht. And I can't wait to get this yacht out in the community and start using it and to show it off, because it looks great.
So because of Tyler Perry, he made the bus makeover happen.
All of them. Isn't that great?
Yes,
Isn't that
thank
great?
you.
Look at this guy, man. It's so great.
Oh my goodness.
And you haven't seen the house yet.
I can see a glimpse of it. I can see a little.
Okay.
Just looking at what the Tripp family has done for these children. Beautiful, innocent children who have no money. You know, they can't get in the car, they can't go on a trip. To have someone come along and say, you're special. Get on the bus, come with us, we're gonna take you out. We're gonna encourage you and inspire you, to tell you you can. You know, you're smart is more than powerful. And you know, for a while I thought these kind of people don't exist anymore, people who would just give of themselves. So to see that, it completely renewed and restored hope for me. There's no way I could be there with these people, watching them and seeing how special and amazing they are, and not want to do more.
You guys can continue to really keep changing lives with the buses. But you know what? We've still got a few buses to move, so you guys know what to say.
Yeah.
Now you gotta help move your buses. Here we go, bus driver, move that bus!
When I saw those blue buses move and I saw that house, I was just like, thank you. For so many years, I was wanting to do improvements on the house, and I kind of felt like a failure because I couldn't do the things that I wanted to do for a lot of our bus kids and for my family. But now that we have a new home, we can continue our ministry, but we can also have enough room and space and try to mentor and be a blessing to more kids in our community and help them in any kind of way that we can in their life.
Well, I tell you what, if you love the house, please give a big hug to our builders.
Yes.
Sean Murphy from T&M Contractors, Tim Birch from Birch Builders. These guys have done a phenomenal job.
It's beautiful. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. It is beautiful.
I've been building homes for as long as I can remember, and taking on this project, it's been the most incredible experience. Just knowing that this has helped out this neighborhood, it feels great. I want to keep helping them out in any way I can so that they can continue to help.
So Tripp family, go check out your brand new house.
Thank
All right.
you.
Come on,
Thank
boys.
you. Oh my goodness, open the door. Oh my goodness. Look at it, it's beautiful. Oh, this living room is beautiful.
That's a fireplace.
Look at the dining room. Oh my goodness, the kitchen. Oh, my laundry room. Look at it. Look at Mom's kitchen. Oh my goodness. Look at, we got 2 stoves, honey. A dishwasher.
Yes.
We walked in there and it was breathtaking. Our house was falling apart and we wanted to do more for the bus kids and this house. It's just gonna be a great place for them to come. And I'm just so excited for all the kids that we're gonna meet that we just haven't already met.
So guys, what do you think of the new place?
It is wonderful. Oh my goodness, it is beautiful.
So this is the new living area where it gives you tons of more room. You guys have got a fireplace. Check out your new flooring.
I love the floor. It's so
Isn't that
pretty.
beautiful? And of course, you see the photos of the kids here?
Yes, those are great.
Those are beautiful. And my piano.
Yep, Tracy redid it
It
this
is
week.
beautiful. It is so
Isn't that nice?
pretty.
Now, I know you feed 25, sometimes 30 kids at a time. Now you've got a kitchen big
Yes.
enough to feed everyone.
Yes.
Even on the holidays.
It is beautiful.
Okay, so you guys like the house?
Yay!
Well, there's a lot more house to see. Guys, go check out the rest of your house. So, Micah, what do you think your roller coaster room, man? It's pretty awesome, isn't it? Dude, Ed made your bed like an old school roller coaster. You seen this? You realize you get in this, right? This is your car. Here, so this goes over you like this. You're in the car. Don't forget to keep your hands up. Yeah! It's a real thrill ride, isn't it, buddy?
My room is the best room in the whole wide world because it says Michael's roller coaster.
Here, let me.
Oh my
Why is
god!
I closing? It's like a race car to race.
Love it. Look at this. You get to sleep on this, Ethan. Look it. It's a superhero. This is so cool.
Hi!
Hello.
So, Ethan, what do you think, buddy?
Think you love your room? It is beautiful. I love it.
And see, this is the phone booth. This is
Yeah,
where
I
you
saw
get
that.
in, you grab the phone, and then you can change right into your superhero costume.
I love my new room.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
This is beautiful. Oh, look at this bed, honey. This bed is huge. Look at the beautiful chandelier, honey.
Oh man.
It is beautiful.
Oh!
Man! Oh, look, you got your shower, honey. You've got your shower. Look at
Yes.
Woo! Wait, close the door.
Our bedroom is a place where we can just relax and wind down from today. The bathroom was one of my favorite places. In our old bathroom, the floor was popping up. We had holes where the shower was. The shower head had broken off, it was gone. I was so glad about the shower. I haven't taken a shower in like 3 years. And when I saw that shower, I was just like, this is zen. I was just like, this is great. Hey, oh,
We love it!
Hey, great.
Right?
Woo, yes.
So you guys actually have, well, a real bedroom now?
Yes.
But see, what's great is you guys actually have privacy now. I mean, you can shut the door, you can have some alone time, you can actually have your own bathroom, you don't have to share with your kids.
Oh, thank you so much.
What we've done with the Tripp family's home is we've given them a place where they can have their own kids, they can raise their own family, but they can also be that other parent for so many kids in this community. They need positive role models in their life, and I think we've given the Tripp family a chance to affect so many more kids. I think you're gonna love your new basement. It's what I've been working on all week. Guys, go check out your new basement!
Let's go look and see.
Whoa!
Go check out your new basement!
Whoa!
Look at the bus wallpaper.
Oh.
Sweetheart, our bus kids are gonna flip out.
So guys, what do you think of the basement? It's cool, right?
We love it.
The new rec room?
Love
This
it.
is great.
So you guys have got foosball, pool table. These are old bus seats.
These are old bus seats.
I made like a DJ booth right here.
This is sweet.
You got all kinds of games.
Oh, goodness.
You like the wallpaper though? It's
I
pretty
love
cool,
the
right?
The wallpaper is my favorite thing.
So you think the kids will like it?
Oh,
Yes.
they're gonna, oh my
Yes.
goodness.
We
I
should
can't
probably-
wait to bring them over here.
Well, let's bring them over.
Yay!
Hey kids, come on down!
The space that we have for our kids now, it means for me that we can spend more time with them. We can mentor to them a little bit more, give them more advice. We can bring other kids in there as well, and we can have a lot of more fun with our bus kids.
Come on now.
Usually when I come to the Tripp family, we don't have enough space upstairs when we play. So now we got so much room to play.
Oh, watch out! I'm just so excited to just open up our house as a refuge to these kids. They can come over. This is their house, you know, they're gonna have a great time. It's just gonna be an oasis for them. You know, just being able to bring them snacks and everything. It's just gonna be so much fun.
So you guys like the rec room?
Yeah!
It's fun, right? I think what's phenomenal now about Tripp and Tamara and the bus ministry is that now they've got a place, not only for their own family, but for the kids in this community. They've got a place where these kids can have fun and they feel like they've got a home away from home. They can believe in themselves, they can feel loved, and they can know that they're not gonna get in trouble. They're not gonna end up in the wrong place at the wrong time. These kids can grow beyond their imagination. And we've given the Tripp family the tools to do it. I have to say, seeing the community rally behind you guys has been pretty phenomenal. I just want to say it's been an honor to be able to do this for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys like it?
I learned this week that people can be so generous, and that made me feel just so grateful. It made me actually feel humble. I am inspired to do more and to be more and just to continue in the ministry and just continue to doing what we are called to do in our community. You want people to look at you, notice that you're not like a lot of teenagers you may see in our community, in our neighborhood. You want this to be set aside and stand apart from everybody else, and teach it to your kids when you guys have a family, because it's very important, okay? Take it with you and apply it in your life.
Well, I guess there's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Tripp family! Woo! Should we hit the rec room?
Air transportation provided by Southwest Airlines.
Nails, golden hammer.
Nails,
golden hammer, gold, win. Wind. Wind.
Blow the cape.
Wait.
These guys, I'm telling you,
There we
man.
go. The cape.
There.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Now go.
Nails, we'll see you soon.
Go Hammer. Go Hammer.